Mugeli, some may say that online shopping is God's gift to abanye bethu nje abama-shopaholics, and with an estimated 21.5 million online shoppers in South Africa alone, it's no wonder that many players are now rising to the occasion. But consumers are being warned to trade very carefully, because what may seem glittery online may actually turn out to be something else on delivery. So Mugeli, welcome to yet another exciting, informative installment of your favorite program, Yilungelo Lakho. It's your right. Khona mamba phambili SABC 1 eMzansi for sure. Uhleli nami ke intokazi emhlophe ngisho mina uAlisha intombi yakajali uMangcolosi igama. Mbukela sale phezulu kwendaba yethu namhlanje sibhekisisa ukuthi sithini ngale online shopping. Very numerous consumer complaints are now being reported to consumer watchdogs annually, and of late the Consumer Goods and Services Ombud is seeing a growing trend in complaints relating to online shopping. And after several failed attempts to engage with the online service providers in question, the Ombud has resorted ukuthi abaqambe ngamagama abasho ukuthi bawobani. Manje ke ukhuluma kabanzi nge-online shopping nezikhalazo zabathengi, asamukele usis Omaramaru. Niyamazi babukeli, uvela kwihhovisi lomxazululi wezinkinga zabathengi yenu i-ofisi le-Consumer Goods and Services Ombud. Sinaye ke noSophia Moraka, yena ke uvela e-Amonet. Sizoza ukuthi i-Amonet yenzani in a short while. Siphinde samukele futhi noMakhumalo, ngisho yena intokazi uHappy Ngidi, yena ke uvela kwa-Proudly South African. Ladies, what a good afternoon and sebahle nkosi yami. Sanibonani, welcome.
Thank you.
Bajabulile obhuti emakhaya kuzobukelwa ishokoze kushaya u1 namhlanje. Ladies, let's start with you. Mangidi, asiqale ngawe Makhumalo. I mean, awusitshela ukuthi i-Proudly South African nenzani? Sale sinibona izitembu zenu on various goods and services ukuthi mawuthole istampu sokuthi i-Proudly South African, siyazi ukuthi singayiqhenya ngalawo ma services. But awusithi fahle ukuthi umsebenzi wenu nenzani?
Ngiyajabula ukuthi uqale ngendaba yokuthi uhlala usibona istampu. But ngifuna ukuthi ngichazele abamameli namhlanje ukuthi there's so much more to us than just istampu. Asisibona abantu bestampu kuphela. Siyi-official buy local campaign yase South Africa, which is a tried and tested method everywhere in the world. Wonke ama countries in the world has to have their buy local campaign. La sikhuluma khona nomphakathi wase South Africa, sibafundisa ukuthi kubaluleke kangakanani ukuthi thina siwuMzansi Africa, ukuthi kubaluleke kangakanani ukuthi si support sithenge ama products ayenziwe khona la ekhaya eMzansi Africa, for us to be able to make sure ukuthi i-economy yethu yala ekhaya iyaphuculuka, iba right, nokuthi abantu stay employed in their jobs, nokuthi nakhona sikhona ukuthi si create more jobs la ekhaya eMzansi Africa. So we are the official.
So niyaqhuzela ukuthi abantu bayiqalele imisebenzi yabo in the country ukuthi babe Proudly South African.
Yes, siyaqhuzela lo ukuthi abantu baqale ama businesses wabo. Khumbula ukuthi reality ukuthi not all of us la eMzansi Africa will be employed by somebody.
That's true.
Akukho possible.
That's very true.
Kukhona abantu abanyeke bawuthole umsebenzi in the corporate world. So leyo ngxenye yabantu engakwazi ukuthi ithole umsebenzi izoyenza njani yona. So siyaba encourage ukuthi abantu bavule ama businesses wabo, abantu babe ama entrepreneurs, ba create ama products wabo, bawathengise khona la eMzansi Africa. So you know, kufundisa abantu ukuthi kubaluleke kanjani to buy local and to support local and contribute. Exactly.
All right. Ntokazi yakamoraka Sophia, usitshele kabanzi ukuthi nenzani Amonet?
Amonet is an online shopping platform. So our products, they range from handbags, backpacks, home appliances, furnitures, office furnitures. So basically it's a consumer-centric online platform where we put the needs of the consumer first. So for example, our mobile app, in terms of when you want to shop online, it's user-friendly. It should be easy for anyone to use our product. So that's where our core business aims, to the consumer. Can I actually buy on this platform? Is it easy for me to buy on this platform? Yes.
Okay. Sis Oma, sakwamukela Ntokazi, as always, what a pleasure. Wena-ke ngiyazi ukuthi abantu sebeyakwazi ukuthi wenzani, but awusichazele kabanzi ukuthi why has there been an increase now of ama complaints against ama online suppliers, and why have you even gone to the length ukuthi nikhiphe a press release naming and shaming them?
Ngiyabonga Alicia, the reason thina i-office laka ombudsman siye sabona ukuthi now it is time, because obviously as abalaleli bazi ukuthi sithatha ama complaints ikhalo zabathengi and make sure that we resolve ama complaints between a consumer and supplier in line with the Consumer Protection Act. So but now recently we've seen an increase go online shopping ukuthi no, there's misleading, deceptiveness enzakalayo, and of which we regard that ukuthi contravene and section 40 and 41 of Consumer Protection Act, because once uthatha imali yomthengi, you must ensure you deliver. And it is a promise. Yes. So now when we try to engage, because ngeyikhalo esisitholayo in our office, we try to engage now nalama suppliers, nothing is coming forth. It's either bayathula or bayasignora. And then we're like, no, Tina, we advocate for this legislation, a protector ama consumer. And if anyone who is trading within South African borders will choose to ignore our office, then it's a serious problem. Then said, no, I mean, silibile siyabashilda labantu, can we then come out and mention names? Uguti, why did we do that? We don't want to jeopardize our businesses. Remember, as usisa shilo ukuthi, entrepreneurship into esi encourage in South Africa. So we want to encourage that, but magube ne obligations that is there on the side of a supplier. So mabatula, then the intention is not to build the South Africa's a builder. So can we make consumers aware? The only intention SCNZ, Masinema and Shema, is to make consumer aware. When you trade with these guys, be aware. Yes.
Sophia, I mean, maybe talk to us about that. Do you guys have a service where it can actually alert abantu ukuthi if they're trying to search for a certain online shop, maybe they shouldn't go there because of certain things? Ninayo into enjalo that basically makes abantu aware of what they're getting themselves into.
No, I would advise our customers all the time, cross-reference through other platforms. Yes, we have a website where we sell our products. Cross-reference, look at reviews. What are people saying about this platform that you want to buy from? This store, how certain are you that it's a legitimate store? So you look at things like the bank details. Does the banking details reflect a personal banking account, or is this an actual business account?
Yes.
And we also have platforms like live chat tools where consumers can actually interact with us, ask us about the product and the prices. We engage all the time, even on Facebook, Instagram. The important thing is there a phone number? Is there someone you can speak to? Avoid your automated chat boxes. Anyone could take your money and not pay you. So it's important to have a contact number. If you're calling in and you're speaking to Sophia, tomorrow say, Sophia promised me that I'll get a certain product and I haven't received it. What's the update on that? You need to get an order number. The minute you decided you're purchasing something, we need to be in contact the whole time.
Because it's very interesting, Sophia, that all these online amalokuzana purchases, they're actually paid for by you can't go pay cash for it. So you're basically using amalokuzana, like your banking services, your online banking services, which means they can actually get access to the rest of your information online that way.
We work with very trusted people that deal with the online payments, but we always advise EFT is always an option because not everyone is ready for the transaction to go to online shopping. So an EFT is a safe one. Just make sure there's an order number and communication. When you've purchased something and it's 2 days later, surely something is wrong.
Yeah, Makhumalo, what do you say about this? And maybe as Proudly SA, do you guys actually endorse online shopping, even if it is South African goods, abantu hlampu Cape Town, so people have that access, they can shop online, or even overseas, abantu babe access to South African products?
Well, we at Proudly South African, we do have an online shopping platform that we launched 8 months ago in 2018 called RSA Made. It's specifically for products that are manufactured and produced in South Africa, nothing else. We import nothing. Because remember, our narrative and our ethos is to celebrate local product, to say that, we have great products in South Africa, products that are good quality, products that are accessible, products that are affordable. So we have that platform, RSA Made. And, you know, my colleagues here have alluded to the fact that, you know, in general, South Africans are still a bit skeptical about online shopping.
Yes.
Because of the virtue of the fact that, you know, you are now exposing, for example, your credit card details to somebody. You know, ongamaziyo.
Yeah.
But Tina, a proudly South African or RSA made, we have different options of paying. Our details work with credit card don't even live with us. We don't even have to know them. We have options where you can pay in cash, or you can pay. You know, you don't have to pay RSA made. You can you do a transaction on rsamade.co.za, and what you do is that you get a code and you take that code to a retail store. So you can go pay at a Pick and Pay or at a Checkers or whatever the case.
I see,
just to get a sense of comfort, which you don't necessarily need to give your details to somebody that you don't have access to. But we also pride ourselves in the sense that, you know, as a credible movement and entity as Proudly SA, we are traceable.
Yes, everybody knows
I mean?
where you are.
You know, so you know where to find us. Exactly. It's not automated. There's a phone number. There's a website. You know where you will find us. You know, in the event that there were, you know, there's a challenge or there's a crisis or something, you know, something goes.
You have something to go back to.
Exactly.
All right. And Mbukela, I think that is the gist of this conversation. Uguti, have something tangible so that uyazi ukuthi should you run into problems, ubone lesikhwama sisingaka, Mrs. Figure purse, it's not even a handbag, uzokhuluma nobani, because those type of things ngeke uzwazi ukuthi how to lodge complaints. We're going to get into the details of how you can actually lodge complaints and what is the process. This is Omukona, and she's going to be naming and shaming some of the people that you shouldn't be working with. So siyabuya khona manje vakaleli Cape, don't go anywhere. Welcome back. Have you ever been a victim of an online shopping scam? Siyangathanda ukuzwa udaba lakho ukuthi luthini. Ungasishayela ke la e-studio ungicingo sengivulile 01171469118 or 7146919 inamba la uzongithola khona la e-studio. Ungaxhumana futhi nathi kuma social media networks ethu, sikhona futhi ku-email ku-consumer@sabc.co.za. All right ladies, before siye caffeine intokazi ubechaza la noma khumala ukuthi if you Proudly SA actually endorses online shopping, and very interesting Makumalo to find out ukuthi you guys have launched a division that was suited and tailored for ukuthi abantu bakwazi ukuthi babe na access to this market, because we're living in a digital world, so everything move. Not everybody is going to want to pay in lokuzana nge cash. So let's quickly find out from Sis Oma. Sis Oma, you were talking about the fact that with press release you named and shamed some of these dodgy dealers. Mhlawumbe usichazele nje invest ukuthi mhlawumbe obani laba yini mhlawumbe into abebeyenza so that ababukele emakhaya bezosizakala ukuthi hey, they need to be careful.
Okay, remember Alicia na babukele ekhaya ukuthi masithenga online, there are these attractive discounts that we cannot avoid. Angithi yizo esizenza ukuthi sibe attracted. And when they are advertising online, it's like you do it now or else special siyaphela. You know, that is number one thing. Esfuna ukuthi from the Ombudsman office, consumers must be aware of.
So abanayo cooling period le esihlale siguguzela lana ukuthi cooling off period intontonton, you can change your mind emva kwensuku ezu7 or whatever days.
No, that is not the case nge online shopping. Yayibona into enjalo. So ama consumers abathengi, they mustn't feel pressurized mababona ukuthi the prices are attractive and special siyaphela. You know, I always tell our consumers or educate consumers, Guti, if something sounds too good to be true,
probably is.
Walk away. Walk away. So now these stores, Essis Naimile and Shema on our press release, Guti, we have observed and studied. As I said earlier, Uguti sizamile ukuthi si engage nabo, but they were not forthcoming. And you know, and it's very disappointing because we're talking itolo as fanana, you know, where you are extending your house. Sifunama aluminium windows, aluminium doors. There's a company called AFSL, glass distributors. You know, and but good lento abayenzayo, and you will want to buy from them. Why wouldn't you? Because anyone wants,
website,
you know, everyone wants a beautiful and comfortable home. So if they are going to give you that and advertisement yabo isho logo, you'll go for it. It's very disappointing to see such a big company disappointer abathengi after paying. You know, sometimes people will order, ne? And with this company specifically, I'm not talking about online. They've got walk-ins. They also disappoint walk-ins. And you know, after taking the money, can you please explain if you've got a pleasure, yama orders, before you take my money, at least?
At least, yeah.
You know, it's decent. Because if you take my money, what you are telling me, you are promising to deliver. And Section 19 of Consumer Protection Act is very clear. Uguti, if the supplier is not adhering to the time, the date of delivery, the consumer has the full right to cancel the deal and get the full refund. So what are these suppliers doing? If the consumer we are canceller, they are not giving the refund. So what are you doing in the market, trading in South Africa? What message are you trying to send? There is this other company based in Durban, Milo Designs, beautiful furniture. I must tell you, Alicia, beautiful furniture that you will love on social media and on their website. And people are ordering all over the province. I'm not talking about AMA cities in Wasa KZN. From Northwest Limpopo, people are ordering. But nothing is forthcoming. You know what is hurting? This money we work so hard for. It's not easy. And when you want a comfortable home for your family, you sacrifice some of the things. And you say, let me pay this supplier so that I can get my delivery.
Sis Oma, yazini awuthi ngiyazi ukuthi basekhona manje, there's still maybe other two esingakakhulumi ngabo sizoxoxa ngabo ukuthi kukhona uAnonymous kade bandle bambile on the phone from Four Ways. Anonymous, a very good afternoon to you. Thank you so much for staying on the line. Umbuzo noma umbona.
Thank you for taking my call.
Thank you for calling us. Go ahead, sir.
Yes, I would like to talk to the lady from Proudly South Africa.
Yes.
I have bought many times on RSA Mail, and I must say I am very happy. When I started buying, I was not, I did not trust very much because I have not heard of this before, and so I tried to pay in many different ways. I even went to pay at Pick n Pay, and I was able to buy. By paying.
Anonymous, Anonymous, was the stuff that you paid for through this initiative by the RSA made, did you receive the services that you actually ordered? Were you happy with the products you received?
Yes, I was very happy. There was once where there was a slight delay, but they very quickly contacted me and corrected it. But my concern was I want to make sure that my man benefits people here in South Africa, which is why I wanted to just ask her, the lady from South Africa, that how do I know for sure that I'm not being cheated in terms of where the products are from, that I'm not buying something
from China,
from China or from other countries when I want to benefit my own country. I was asking if you can tell us,
all right,
and tell us South Africans that how do I know that my money is going to benefit my country?
Thank you, Anonymous. Your line is terrible, but thank you so much. I think we were able to make most of what you said. Makhumalo uthi uyajabula ngama products awathengile. He was even able to go ayokhokhela into ayithengile Pick n Pay, and he says even if there was a slight delay, it was the company that contacted him. He didn't have to run around after abantu ebuza ukuthi hawu manje izinto zami ngiyithengile sengikhokhile ziphi. So very progressive news indeed.
Absolutely, and for an online platform that is really
it's new
in the
market.
Its
infantry, yeah,
absolutely. But for us, what is key is the fact that we have to be accountable.
True.
You know, and for him to say that it's about convenience. Remember, it's about convenience.
True.
But also we pride ourselves in the fact that as Proudly South African RSA made, we are in control of the products that we put in the public domain. Remember that the products that are online, on our online platform, are products that have been vetted by Proudly South African. We are sure of what we're selling.
Okay.
So there's 4 criteria where, so not anybody can just, make their products available on our platform, you have to go through four criteria that we go, that we use, a vetting process, which is, one of them is quality, and one of them to answer the question that he had, where he said that how does he know for sure that the product that he's selling is not a product from another country? Because essentially, if that's the case, then what we are doing is that if the product is from another country, you're essentially creating a job in China, not in South Africa. You're creating demand in China, not in South Africa. So it doesn't benefit South Africans in any way.
Yes.
So, with our system in place is that we one of the criteria which is key is that 50% or more of a percentage has got to, of the making of the product has got to be incurred in South Africa. We have to make sure that the product has gone through the hands of South Africans. Secondly, it has to be good quality products. It's one thing for us as proudly South African to say that people must buy local, but it has got to be a good quality product. It can't be Hong Kong.
No,
you know what I mean?
Can't.
But thirdly, we have to make sure that you that you work within the parameters of our labor laws in South Africa. You can't just run a place where you're using child labor and many hours of work and you're not paying people. And the fourthly and not last but not least is that are you environmentally friendly? So we vet our products. So we are 100% sure in terms of the products that we put out in the public domain.
All right, Makhumalo. Anonymous, I hope that answers your question in its entirety and totality. Uguti, yay, they make sure Uguti, it goes through rigorous tests to ensure that that product is brewed in South Africa indeed, and it's not brewed in South Africa through China. So consumers are actually want to take due diligence when shopping online. A common golden rule, that is, if it sounds too good, if it sounds too good to be true, then it probably is. We touch it with a pinch of salt. We're with more shortly after this break. Welcome back. Do you ever shop online? What has your experience been like? Ngifuna ukwazi mina engithanda kabi lezo indaba. Ungashayela ucingo ku 011-714-6918 or 714-6919. Sikhona ku Facebook na ku Twitter. I will be taking a look at those messages in a short while. Alternatively, usuthumele email ku consumer@sabc.co.za. Ngihleli nezintokazi ezinhle zodwa. Ngisho wena usis Omar Amaru wase CGSO. Ngiphethe uHappy Ngidi ovela Proudly SA and uSophia Moraka ovela Amone. Ladies, sisaqhubeka ngodaba lethu, but let me rope in Miss Moraka there, uSophia. Sophia, maybe talk to us about some of the precautionary measures that abantu should be cognizant of before you even think about ukuya online upressa uthi yazi ngicela ukuguglisha into so ukuthi ngifuna ukuthenga something. What should they be mindful of?
I think it's also important to look at the actual product. Avoid the things that are too edited. Before we upload products on our platform, it's taken by our team of graphic designers, and we have your proper picture that you can see. No, they actually took this picture. They have the physical product. Avoid the overly edited ones.
Okay.
So that's when you end up buying a shoe and you get a size 3 because you can't. Now because you can already see from the image that, but why can't I see all the angles? Okay. So it's important to look for images. It's important to look for reviews. How many people have used this website? So reviews are very important before you make a purchase. If there aren't any reviews, some actually do have reviews. You get paid reviews by other companies. So be careful. If it's too good to be true, as we've been saying, don't just go for the reviews that are paid for. You wouldn't know. But if it's too good to be true, don't trust it.
You know, do you ever get people coming back to you, Gutibati, they saw something online by Tenga and it wasn't something that they ordered? And how do you deal with such complaints
we have that as well at Amone. They'll come to us, and we always recommend come to our store. We have a store that's based in Midrand. But unfortunately, someone from Cape Town can't come just to view an item. Exactly. So what we'll do is, we have a WhatsApp business now. So you can contact us. We take images for you. One of our sales can take an image for you and send it to you. You'd rather trust that image because you feel like it's not too edited.
Yes.
So I think the main issue is with the image that we see, they're too pretty, they're too filtered, doesn't make sense.
They actually Googled it from somewhere and they screen grabbed it, paste a lab.
Yes. We have companies that take images from another client, another consumer.
But
and
this is
post
the
it as their
misleading
own.
that also Sis Oma was
Yes.
talking about. Sis Oma, maybe let's go back to that point you were saying abantu are misleading in terms of advertising. And what does the CPA actually say about this? Because I was reading on the report that you took out. It says that you actually ECPA doesn't cover izinto ze online shopping. So it's quite confusing. Then basizakala kanjani abantu?
No, you know, Alicia, what we do, angithi manje kune Communication Transaction Act, then it will work hand in hand in a Consumer Protection Act.
Okay.
So now in Section 41, it talks clearly, deception, misleading. Ukuthi ama consumers must not be misled. So what Sophia is saying, I totally agree with, because now it description item is very important.
Yes.
And what we have already seen, you know, on our investigations, ukuthi consumer lizothi mina this is what was displayed on the site. But then when you go on the fine print, it will always give you the measurements. And I know we are not very good with measurements. Ukuthi how many
millimeter by 12
siyasaba, we are advising consumers ukuthi that is the real world. It's happening. If you're an online shopper, you need to bring yourself into those terms. Because you know what, when that item comes to your door and you realize ukuthi this is not what you've ordered, then the problem will be you may incur cost your courier going back. You understand? So those are the things that we must be careful of, because they can debate ukuthi we have described lapha fine print, of which as consumers we don't go. So now if you want to take it back, then you'll incur cost.
You, all right, thank you for that. Let's go back to our lines and take another anonymous. Anonymous all the way in Polokwane, thank you so much for calling us. A very good afternoon to you. Mbozo noMombona. Anonymous.
Hi, how are you?
We're good, thanks. How are you?
I'm good, thank you.
Go ahead, sir.
I just want to say thank you for your show.
Thank you, sir.
I previously bought from RSA Made.
Yes.
And I must say, it's a beautiful platform. I got the site and my goods were delivered within 2 days of purchase.
Okay. And were you happy with the products, Anonymous?
Sorry?
Were you happy with the products that they delivered?
They have quality products. So really what they sell and what they say is a proudly South African made product, and it is quality is what you get. I would recommend it to anyone else.
Thank you so much, Anonymous. All right. You know, Makhumalo, it seems like you guys have a great initiative. Maybe let's talk about how others can follow suit to you guys become such a reputable company in your young stage. I mean, but you already how did you get there?
But you know, and I say this with the responsibility that it comes with. That you know, as much as it's an unfamiliar territory, so we have to trade carefully, very carefully. But we've really gone in to try, and we couldn't avoid or ignore the movement, the online shopping. I mean, if the stats that are out there that tells us, you know, in 2019 the estimated spend is 20 billion.
Yeah,
that is a big deal.
That's a huge deal.
That is a huge deal.
You need a slice of the pie.
You need a slice of the pie. So we've had to go in and see what people want, and we're trying to just give people what they do want in the true sense of the word. But also there was a gap. There really was a gap where there wasn't a proudly South African, authentic platform. I mean, it gives us such a sense of pride to get a compliment from somebody who's sitting in New York and says that, you know, I was craving for a food item, yasekhaya, you know, like well, that's not what we sell, but maybe we will at some point, you know, but a rooibos tea, for example, that you can't get, you know, overseas just like that. But for them to be able to go online, abayazi ukuthi it's authentic, it's you know, it's South African, where they can punch there and and order a food item that reminds them so much, from where they come from. But it's early stages, and I must say that when we started, we had teething problems, just like any other new business will have. But we try and keep our eye on the prize, and the prize is that we are not an automated system where you can't find us. We had to hit the ground running, and we were dealing with giants in the market. That are well established,
that are already operational.
But we pride ourselves with the fact that we are unique. We are giving you products that we know for sure. We give you as a consumer that sense of comfort that somebody has taken the time to care about the fact that they're selling me something that is authentic and that is good quality, that comes, that is homegrown.
Siyabonga Makhumalo. All right, Mbukeli, let's leave it there for now. Uyazi ukuthi online shopping brings shops from all over the world to your doorstep. Lapha ke eNingizimu Afrika sine Consumer Protection Act evikela abathengi. Kodwa ke uma uthenga kwamanye amazwe njenge China noma eAmerica, wena ula eNingizimu Afrika uvikeleka kanjani? Njengoba kade ngimbuza nje usisi Omar Amaro ukuthi kusuke sekuthiwani ke manje kuno section 41 no CPA, so sizozama ukuthi sichazele lapho ukuthi Mbukeli, in case ke wena usuthenge into ke, what is your recourse mangabe usuyithengile and you're not happy with it? Stay tuned for more of Yilungelo Lakho shortly after this break. Welcome back. We're still talking about izinkinga ohlangabezana nazo uma wenza lento ekuthiwa yi-online shopping. Basically, online shopping, babukeli, ilento yokuthi uhambe uyothenga izinto ungekho esitolo. Uyahamba kwikhompyutha yakho, uyigooglisha into, ubone isitolo siya advertise ukuthi sithengisa mhlawumbe impahla, icathulo, izinto zasendlini, furniture, yonke into iyadayiswa online. Angisho ukuthi nabantu, ngisho nje izinto, impahla ziyadayiswa online. So Mbukeli, if wena wake waya online wayithola ukuthi usuthenga into mhlawumbe ufika size 3 wena ugqoka size 7 mhlawumbe awufundanga nokufunda ukuthi usize ubunjani, sizama ukukuchazela ukuthi what you can do in terms of recourse. Asithatha uTsepo from Centurion before siya kuma Facebook messages wena. But Tsepo Centurion, sakwamukela Nsizwa, umbuzo noma umbono?
Njani?
Siyaphila Nsizwa, unjani?
Ngiyabonga. I just wanted to congratulate that platform, you guys. I got the family. I bought a family decoder from them, and it was very fast. The shipping, the delivery was good. It was in good condition.
Okay.
Usually, among things for online, the only problem I have is when they deliver the packaging.
Okay.
But with them, I was very happy.
Okay.
So I'm just saying, I want to also try South African brands.
Wetsepa osichazele Nsizwa, like when ungathini njengomthengi osesebenzise lo mkhakha ukuthi like uthenga izinto ngawo, ungamchazela kanjani ukuthi umuntu mhlawumbe ongakaza ayisebenzise le ndlela yokuthenga izinto? How would you advise them of izinto ekumele bayigade mhlawumbe in terms of ama precautions ekumele bawathathe before bethenga izinto online?
Okay. The first thing they can use that platform, Hello Peter, just to confirm is this thing really a legit site.
Yeah.
And also, usually when you go on your browser, you see there's a security icon on the top left.
Okay.
Yeah, so sometimes it will tell you that the website is legit or what. And then just call into the online store, find out, talk to a person, have to engage with them and understand, are these people, are they in South Africa? They can do this,
Okay.
Basic details are also important. Don't just take out money without saying, are you going to get your product service that you're asking for.
Okay, but Tsepo, siyabonga kakhulu ngalezo ziyalelo zakho Nsizwa. Thank you so much for sharing your experience with us. Now Mbukeli, ungashayela and share your experience njengobutsepo in Centurion kade sitshela ku 011-714-6918 or 714-6919. Let's take a look now at your Facebook messages. Unjabulo Sibs uti, hi guys, hi ladies. I would like to know if Wish is legit. Angazi ukuthi ubani ozokhuluma, mhlambe uSophia uyayazi iWish ikhona kwi list yama online shops ngawo noma mhlambe usisoma sisoma awuyazi Wish awuyazi Ntokazi Sophia
I'm aware of Wish. I've personally never bought from them.
okay
And what I've heard from people, it's a size issue. You buy a dress, it's a size 30, it comes here, it's a size 22. Size issues.
Okay, all right Njabulo mfane ngathi awuphinde wenze research lapho ngathi khona abantu abangayi understand kahle lo shop. So Umiyagi iswe uthi online shopping is good, you just have to background check the app that you are using before you buy online. Sophia has been stressing that throughout the show, so thank you so much Miyagi for that. Elias Duma uthi it's good to buy online and it is easy. Is that the case Makhumalo?
It is good to buy.
Abantu ukuthi ku easy and it's good to buy online.
Well, it is good to buy online and it's easy and it's convenient, but it comes with a huge responsibility for the buyer as well. It's one thing for us to say maybe it's not safe, but the person who is buying online, you have to take up the responsibility as well. Before you press that send button, do you know what you're buying into? Have you read the fine line? Like Sis was saying earlier on.
Makhumalo for putting it like that, because we were just talking earlier on of Sis Oma and all the ladies Uguti. It's funny how it's actually women that are the biggest consumers of online shopping, Sis Oma, but yet we don't familiarize ourselves with all size. Njengobesho Sophia ukuthi abantu bathenga size 32, ingubo ifike size 22. So let's talk about that.
It is so true, because the other supplier, esimnemile and Shema lapho appliances, the ladies are buying kitchen appliances.
Appliance house, yeah.
So masibheka lapha kuma statistics wethu ukuthi it's ladies who are ordering from that site. So all that we are saying is masibheke sibone ukuthi whatever that we are buying, is it what they are saying it is? And secondly, what will be my recourse if something goes wrong? Alicia, we cannot ignore the fact that if anything goes wrong, what is my recourse?
What is the recourse? What is the first line of reporting for umuntu? Let's say, like Sophia was saying, you size 22 when it's supposed to be a size 32. You can't even ship those things back because you don't have a shipping address. So,
like the caller said, Utsepo, I allude with him, Uti, try to phone before you can press the send button. Try to phone. There's a number ezoya somewhere. Somebody will pick it up. Can we make sure that Labantu Stenga Gubo, they are there by exister? You know, the other advice that I always give to consumers, your HTTPS URL,
yes,
that line, here as guide this site, it's in use and illegit. So let's make use of that. And then when we go on site, some of the advert, they've got asterisk. Asterisk means there's more information. Can we click and go there, because that's where the supplier's disclosure, it's there. Ngoba on the front page, you just see is sale. But when you click on the asterisk or the hyperlink, it gives you the terms and condition of a supplier or of what you are buying. And the other thing, as consumers, if you see that this item is of cost at this amount, can you ensure that that is the total cost after
including shipping costs?
Exactly.
Yeah,
you have given all your details.
Very great point. This is Omakusha ngakhohlwa leyo. Asithathe uPorsche eSoweto very quickly. This is Porsche. So ngamukela Ntokazi umbuzo noma mbona.
Hi, Nginombono.
Yeah,
when it comes to online shopping, okay, I do it a lot.
Okay. And how's your experience been?
Experience is not that bad. It's just that when you buy from Wish, I'm an online shop that I do most of the time. I'm a delay kuba delivery, and most of the time it goes through our post office. The post office here too, it's a mess when it comes to deliveries because they come after so many months. But in regards to my payments and stuff, if ever you feel it's courtesy days, they refund you. There's no scam. I haven't had any scams when it comes to that.
Okay.
Because
and
most people,
Porsche, how long have you been
doing it business?
Yes, it's Porsche. I just want to find out, because I have to wrap this call just now. But like, how long have you been online shopping? When you've had a great experience so far, Ntokazi?
Officially maybe 5 years or so.
And awukazi uthathelwe imali or uthole usize wrong or you need to take something back?
No, actually when it comes to sizes are wrong and stuff, it's when I do locally. Like I'm having surprise and stuff, so that way it's easier for me to return in double. So with overseas companies, it's a bit difficult to change because it delay. Even sometimes the post office, but you can be able to request from Google to refund, and then they do refund.
Okay, thank you so much, Sis Portia. Or into akizohlala post office uzugain weight or lose weight ayisakulingani sizokhuluma emva kwekhefu makhumalo. Mbukeli ungayindawo. We're taking our final ad break. We're going to come back and wrap up the show. Significant the last minute pointers, so just stay right there. On our final segment, Mbukeli, welcome back. Sis Oma, let's go back to you there. Simzulu, Sis Portia, she's very happy with the services. She hasn't had any mishaps. I mean, she's one of the lucky few, or maybe she's actually perfected i-art because she's been in the game for 5 years. But so we want to know just one more time, Sis Oma, if then CPA Consumer Protection Act does not protect me against online scams, if I'm buying from overseas shop, is there an international law that governs wonke umuntu that isingafaka umbrella singahlala kuphansi kwaleyo umbrella yayo?
Brilliant question, Alicia. Unfortunately, ayikho.
How?
And yes, because Tina, our offices that advocates for consumers, that stands up for consumer rights, that stands in between the supplier and the consumer, we resolve our complaints in line with the Consumer Protection Act. Okay, there's Electronic Communication Transaction Act that will come into play with regards nama online transaction. Okay. But the problem hileyo, magube transaction it belongs abroad, then we cannot enter. So yabona ukuthi awuna recourse. So I will say masime no memngapha proudly South African senze into yala ekhaya ngoba once sithenga kulama site abroad, then we are sitting with a problem.
But Oma, it's happening. Is this something that maybe then nizoibheka ukuthi in the future? Because as you were saying, you're getting a lot of complaints related to this. So are you in any way trying to come up with solutions to try and encompass wonke leyo mthetho into one?
Oh yes, definitely. I-consumer mayinga approach office yethu to say I've transacted nalabantu abaso, we don't dismiss, we interact. As long as kunomuntu okhona on the other side, ukuthi akhulume nathi, then we can carry mitigation. But magube akunamuntu, we cannot go out of our way to accommodate that. But then complain ikona and there's someone to talk to us, we take that up.
Sophia, let's talk about credibility yama online shopping platforms. I mean, particularly when it comes to South Africans, do you feel that they relate to ilokuzana ama online stores nan?
We're still not 100% sure about online shopping.
And who's prevalent? Is there a certain demographic or group abasebenzisa online shopping? Because I think we've judged from the nature of our calls today, it's mostly the younger generation, abantu abathengayo.
Yes, the younger generation are the ones that are actually very active. So hence we have the physical store. Our walk-in clients are mostly the older generation because they still believe in seeing a physical product before they make the purchase.
Okay.
So for anyone who's trying to buy online, be aware of those no refund ones as well. If you buy a product and you don't like it, surely I have the right to send it back. I didn't break it, it still has the packaging. So small things like that. If you go to a normal store, physical store, they do allow you to return if something is wrong.
Yes.
So the same should apply online.
All right, so let's take another caller. Hey, Anonymous, I'm literally fitting you in. In between all the ladies. Please hurry up. Anonymous from Rustenburg. Umbuzo nomumbon.
Hello, Sisi, kunjani?
Ngiyaphila futhi kunjani?
Okay, all right. Sikhona nathi Sisi. Ngicela ukubuza futhi ukuthi bona abantu baqala drop shipping so nama company angaphandle banyenza kanjani ukumake sure ukuthi yonke into abayenzayo iyaconforma ne-law yalapha eSouth Africa noma if bafuna ukuregister ama-online store wabo iphi indlela engathi bayithathe.
Okay, all right, Anonymous, thank you so much for that question. And Ntokazi uyabuza ukuthi if yena is a foreigner of this country, uregister kanjani to ensure ukuthi ama goods or ama services wabo they on your platform?
Well, even if he's a foreigner, what we care about is whether the product is made
quality
here.
and made in
Is
South
made
Africa.
here. Did South Africans make the product? Remember, we are big on employment. We want to keep South Africans employed. We want to keep the jobs that we have. So if his product is made here at home and he conforms to the 4 criteria that we have in place at Proudly South African, his product can be registered on our platform for us to, for him to be able to sell it on the platform.
All
Yes,
right. Ntokazi sis Oma ngithi i-report leni ikhiphile bangayifunda abantu bezobona kahle zonke
Yes.
lezi zinto. Where can they get it quickly?
Okay, ikhona ku-website yethu sipublishe lapho and in all our social media platform,
Okay.
Facebook and Twitter.
All right.
And kakhulu, let me talk about this removal company. It's so sad, yes. You know you are moving, uthola umsebenzi, uya quick Cape Town. Then you are asking a removal company to take your goods, ubabhadale. Then your goods doesn't reach the destination. That is so sad, ubhadalile. So please, let's be wary. Like she's saying, Sophia, ama reviews.
Okay.
But let's be wary, sometimes ama reviews, they're wrong.
All right. Thank you so much. This is Omar Amaru, Ntokazi uSophia Moraka, no Makumalo, usisi uHappy Ngidi. Thank you so much, ladies, for the informative show that you guys participated in. Bugeli siyabonga nani with all your information. Nani na participate and asfonela and funny information. Thank you so much for watching. Remember, ukuthi next week sikhona same time and place. Right check mamba phambili SABC 1 Mzansi for sure. Ngizobe ngingekho uSimphiwe Ngongwane uzonibona next week. Yakajali Ntokazi ethi nje nisale kahle.
Yilungelo lakho